Here I have Verse on the left and the admin client on the right. I'm logged into Verse as myself. This Domino server is configured to use the Domino photo service. So what that means is that this server is configured so that Verse will be looking at the photo URL field in person documents to find profile images for people. So right now, if we look, I don't have a profile image being shown in Verse. If we look at my person doc on the miscellaneous tab, we can see that I do not have a photo URL. So that makes sense. Using Verse's change my picture feature, I could either upload an image, link to an image, or use the my webcam, which I don't have on this virtual machine, to take a new photo. So let's start with linking to an image. Now, I found this picture of an iris that I like. It's a Getty image, so I'll just use that for now. If we then refresh this document, we can see that the photo URL field has been populated, and it now points to the Getty image of the iris. So if I refresh Verse, we can see that my profile is now the iris. I also said that you could upload a photo. Uploading would be equivalent to taking a new photo using the webcam. So I'll do that now. I'll pick my profile image. So we'll see that it's updating, and now it's successfully updated. If we again close and reopen my person document, we'll see that I now have an inline attachment, which is my profile image. We can see that down here. It's the contact photo. If we open that up, it's my profile image. And if we take a look at the miscellaneous tab, the photo URL field has been changed. It's now a URL pointing to the attachment resource on this document. So if we navigate to that resource, we can see that it too is my profile image. And if we refresh Verse, we see my new profile image. So there are a number of different ways you can configure Verse to grab profile images. I just showed you the Domino photo service where photos are gotten from the photo URL field in the NAB. But we do also have connections integration where we could get photos from connections, and we have Gravatar service integration where we can get photos from Gravatar. If you currently have connections integration enabled, but you would like to use the photo service for profile pictures, you can do that by specifying an additional notes INI. You can read more about that in our documentation. The Gravatar photo service needs to be disabled if you want to use the Domino photo service. You cannot use Gravatar and Domino photo service at the same time. And then lastly, this feature has a couple of additional configuration settings that you can control with the Notes INI. One example would be caching stuff. And again, you can read more about those Notes INIs in the documentation.